Hi everybody, this is the live draw for the Game of Skate League finals for Game of Skate League 2016 in Essex County. This is also my first attempt at live streaming, so I'm clicking around and doing some other things while I'm talking to you. Right now I'm trying to publish this on Essex County Skateboarding. I'm using an embedding, the embed code. And then I'm also going to go back to my regular Facebook here, and I'm going to pull up the YouTube link. And I'm going to paste that onto my own Facebook page. And the hope is, in this first time doing this, that one of these is actually going to work, and we're going to have success. So I couldn't get out to Atkinson Skatepark. Schedule's just been far too busy as far as like trying to do this live and in front of people, and I didn't want people to wait anymore because I wanted the opportunity to have friendly trash talk between buddies and to get a sense of who's playing who. If you know somebody's got late flips and you're playing them, maybe you'll mess around with them, or maybe some of those guys who do those late front shoves, or you're you're up against Jeff Cernick and you want to figure out what his weaknesses are, or you have to play Mike Budok, and that way you have time to give up all hope because you have to face his flawless game. And so what we've got here are the golden ticket winners that are broken down into the draw so far. We've got Tyler Rencourt, Jeff Cernick, Jesse Livermore, who was the first winner of the Game of Skate League ever, and Chris Rutt on one side of the bracket. We've got Andrew Iguano, Spencer Hyland, who is last year's Game of Skate League champion, Jamie Kaiser, and Mike Teves. So each of these guys are spread out by virtue of having won a golden ticket. And what I have right now are the names of all the people who got in on points. We've got Lenny Martinez, we've got Kyle F, we've got Colton C, Jagger K, John P, Kyle B, Mike B, and Pat L. Pat LeBute helps out a lot with Essex County Skateboarding. He's in the finals. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to go through and we're going to draw each of these names to see who is going to be playing who in the first round. Again, Game of Skate League Finals is going to start at noon this Saturday, August 20th. And as soon as it's done, we're going to do the Atkinson Game of Skate, which is just the open game of skate. We're going to break it into a couple age groups depending on who signs up. It's a $2 buy-in. You win a deck for first place. It's a great day of flatland, and hopefully we'll have nice weather and everything. Now, before we get started with the actual game of skate, there's an event that's happening. It's called Justice for Ryan. There's some stuff going out on in BC, and the family back here in Windsor basically wants to put together some kind of video plea sort of thing that's going to help with pushing to settle the whole thing surrounding who the driver was, and being able to bring this person to justice. It's not an event that I'm running, but they're going to be doing it at the park. So if you're coming out, make it a day. Come out for 10 o'clock. Be a part of that. It's very important that we support this sort of thing. And remember, there's not necessary closure for the family yet, and it'd be really great if we could be out there and show our support. If you've got a Skate for Ryan shirt, wear it that day, and try to be there for 10. We are really going to try to start right at noon. We've got people who've got graduate exams later in the day. We've got people who've got work schedules. A lot of these older guys find ways to keep skateboarding part of their daily life, even as daily life begins to change its shape as they move into their 20s. So we want to accommodate them as much as possible and really try to stay on schedule. But let's get to the business at hand. And what we're going to do is I've got the blank spots numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've got all the names here in this bowl, which I'm basically going to hold up at head level, and I'm going to do one at a time. So the first round match against Tyler Rancourt, who won our first golden ticket of the year, he is going to have to face Jagger Klein. That'll be a fun match to watch. These are both young guys. Tyler's from Amherstburg. Jagger's actually an Atkinson local, transition specialist, but he's got a solid flat game too. So our next match is Jeff Cernick, and Jeff Cernick will be facing Lenny Martinez in the first round. Next up is to see who is going to be facing Year 1 champion Jesse Livermore. And that is going to go to Colton Coomber. And the next is Chris Rutt, one of the forefathers, godfathers of Atkinson Skatepark. He's got a lot of crazy tricks and very, very solid overall. That is going to be John P. John P's got Chris Rutt in the first round. Next up, Andrew Aguano. If you've been following social media, you've seen that Mike Tees and Andrew Aguano have been putting a lot of effort into their flat game, putting in some special sessions. They're definitely taking this seriously. Hope you can do a really nice pop shove it, because even if he sets the trick, you won't do it as nice as he does. Andrew Aguano, Mike Budak. Next, who is going to face defending champion Spencer Highland in the first round? And that is going to Kyle B. Jamie Kaiser, who, if I'm not mistaken, won his ticket by going through Jeff Cernick. So you can, a giant of a man, but also a giant killer. Pat LeBute has the honor of facing Jamie Kaiser in the first round. Pat, be on time. Everybody wants to see you there. Okay, and actually, well, there's only one name left. Mike Teeves gets Kyle F. in the first round. So there's the draws. First round, Tyler Rancourt versus Jagger Klein, Jeff Cernick versus Lenny Martinez, Jesse Livermore versus Colton Coomber, Chris Rutt versus John P., Andrew Aguano versus Mike Budak, Spencer Highland versus Kyle Bassett, Jamie Kaiser versus Pat LeBute, and Mike Tees versus Kyle F. So, a few things that have been, these are known things, but just to revise, or to revisit them, sorry, these are standard barracks flat ground game of skate rules. Everybody knows it at this point. We don't even bother reading them anymore. If at any point you want to judge, you ask for a judge, ideally before you start your game, and we will make sure that we have a mediator. And there's no one should feel bad if their opponent asks for a judge or anything like that. We want to keep this friendly. We got $200 on the line for first place. It's a winner take all. If one of our golden ticket winners is not able to be there on the day of the game for whatever reason, their spot is left blank. So say Tyler Rencourt can't get there, Jagger Klein just gets through him. That's it. But if a point qualifier can't be there, then what happens at game time is if there are any other people who have participated in the Game of Skate League but did not get into the finals that are present, then we give away those spots to them. And basically, last year I know we had a couple of buys in the first round because of golden ticket winners who couldn't make it or whatever. But I mean, Game of Skate can go any way. You've seen amazing skateboarders miss the simplest tricks. So we've got a really solid field. It's pretty much anybody's game at this point. $200 donated by Sandra Bondi Wood, who's been sponsoring it since the inception of this whole thing. And we're going to have it in a nice little brick of fives for you. I was going to throw gold coins at you, give you 200 loonies, but yeah, I don't know. That was a bit much. So we got $200 for first prize, a lovely little take-home trophy. Hold on a sec. This is the take-home trophy. Okay, the big trophy is downstairs. That your name's going to go down. Hopefully, the people over at West. I'm going to ask the people at West 49th to display that trophy again. But this is the one that you get to take home. The Golden Trucks Game of Skate League 2016 champion. And again, we'll be starting the regular Game of Skate for Atkinson right after that. Please come out early, be part of the Justice for Ryan event. And hopefully this live stream works. Hopefully I didn't just spend the last, whatever, 10 minutes of my life talking to myself. And we'll see you Saturday. Thanks for coming out.